guys, just going to wait for Bjorn to come back. We'll start. So guys, who's been to a fitness seminar before? One person? Two? Two. You all from America? Canada? Anyone from Canada? England? Never in English. I was the only one. There isn't a lot of English crew either.
What part of this?
Manchester. North. Scotland.
We were in Scotland last fall.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, beautiful place.
Good stuff. Did you wear a kilt?
No, my wife wouldn't let me.
I always put it on the leg.
Yeah.
Right, ladies, can you take a seat?
Eventually just say it's my
Yeah.
fault.
I let him save face.
Okay, right guys, let's get started. Alright, welcome to today's seminar. How are we all doing?
Good.
Real good? Excellent. Okay, I'll just introduce myself first of all. My name's Steve. Steve Daniels. I'm from England, Manchester, like I just said. I've been in the fitness industry now for the past 8 years now. Personal trainer for 7. My background is I've studied sports science, human biology, nutrition, and also I do seminars. I've been doing seminars for now about 3 years on ships, on postural analysis, detoxification, and nutrition and exercise. Okay. So today's seminar is called Secrets to a Flatter Stomach. Now, I could have called this seminar anything. I could have called it Secrets to Thinner Thighs, Secrets to Reduced Arms, anything. You know, basically what we want to do is get you in here so we can explain to you the fat burning process. Now, by show of hands, who here wants to lose weight? Okay, so, and most of the people here. Keep your hands up and raise them high if you've got a gym membership. Okay, half the room. But that's okay, that's fine. You can still exercise without the gym. This seminar is going to last about 45 minutes. Any questions you do have, I'm going to be available at the end to answer those, as well as Bjorn. Bjorn's going to pass around the list now. If you can just tick your name off from the list, just take your time as we do the seminar. And Bjorn's just going to introduce himself quickly.
Oh really?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Well, my name is Bjorn. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. Right, for those of you who haven't met me before, I'm one of your personal trainers downstairs. And myself and Steve basically run the gym downstairs. But we're more than just that, just like you probably explained right now. Okay, we're actually lifestyle consultants as well. So for those of you who need help, come and see us. Okay, so by the end of the seminar, you'll know exactly what you need to do to improve your bodies. Okay, so I'm going to hand over to Steve right now. And just a basic background about myself. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa, as I said. I've been working on ships for almost 3 years now, doing exactly what we're doing right now. Okay, working as personal trainers. Okay, I've been in the fitness industry for almost 6 years, working as a personal trainer, working very closely with biokineticists, physiotherapists, and physical therapists as well. Okay, so I've got vast knowledge of the fitness industry, and I mean, of course, you know, if you have any needs that you require, I'll be able to help you with that. I will be also doing the seminar this afternoon called Detox for Health Care and Weight Loss. For those of you who are interested in knowing in improving your health as well as you know, maybe decreasing some inches on the thighs or on the arms or whatever. Okay, so you're welcome to join me for that seminar at 2 p.m. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Bjorn. Alright, so everyone knows Bjorn now. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, by show of hands, who wants to increase their health? Put your hands up for me. Should be every single one in here. Alright, this is what this seminar is all about. We're going to give you a strategy so that you can succeed. Now a lot of you guys maybe are eating healthy at the moment. Put your hands up if you're eating healthy. Put your hands up if you're exercising. But we're still not getting the results we deserve, are we? So I'm going to give you a strategy today in order to break that plateau, to lose weight, to improve your health, and get your energy to where it used to be. Right, now, but what you need to do first of all is believe. Belief in yourself. Believe. How many of you guys believe that you can make the change? Yes, everybody in here. You need to believe in yourself to motivate yourself to do something about it. Secondly, this is maybe what we don't have at the moment. We've got a brief understanding, but not a full understanding of the human body. Basically, I walk around the gym every single day, and I'm seeing people crunching, trying to do tricep extensions, but kind of having no idea what they're doing. And it's quite distressing. It's distressing for me, it's distressing to see as well. So I'm always trying to show people how to do things right. But it's not just about crunching to get a flat stomach. Who here believes that crunches actually get your stomach flat? Put your hands up for me. Okay? Okay. I'll explain this shortly, but there is an understanding that we need. And then thirdly, the most important, is a strategy. People with strategies succeed. Let's look, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't think they won the Super Bowl without a strategy, did they? It's very important that we get something that's clear, so we're not playing in the dark, and we're getting our results from that. Okay? So, 1, 2, and 3. This is what I'm going to provide for you today. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to explain the strategy. Now, we need 3 things in order to get healthy. Right, this is the triangle. But before I tell you, I want you to tell me, first of all, what you've tried, and what you've learned, and what your friends have done in order to get a flat stomach. What have you tried so far?
The abs diet? Or
The abs diet. So diets. Okay. What's the other main one that I've just mentioned?
Exercise.
Exercise. Well, let's say the sit-ups or the crunch. Now, let's just explain a little bit about diet first. Does dieting help you to lose weight?
Yeah.
Absolutely, it does. But if we all went on a calorie-reduced diet right now, if we tried to, if we met 1,000 calories a day for the next 6 weeks, we'd lose weight, correct?
Yeah.
But
Muscle.
what weight would we lose? Muscle
Muscle.
or body fat?
Muscle.
Muscle. Lose a lot more muscle than we would body fat. So you take out the T, and that's what we're doing. We're killing our muscle and we're killing our organs. We're decreasing our metabolism. Secondly is the crunches and sit-ups. Now guys, there's no such thing as spot reduction. You can't actually just use a muscle in one area and then magically it turns from body fat to muscle. It doesn't work like that. There's no such thing, guys. And it's the same with the triceps. You can sit there and do your tricep extensions. You can do whatever. Your shoulders or for your legs, you do your lunges and your squats. We won't get rid of it. Okay? We burn fat globally around the body, not locally. Okay, that's the second thing we need to do. So crunches and sit-ups don't work. They do tone an area, but it doesn't get rid of the body fat in that area. Okay, so 1 and 2. So let's dismiss that myth straight away. Now, what do we need, guys, in order to do it? Someone mentioned it before. Exercise. Okay, so this is what I've been doing with my clients for the last 9 years. Lots of exercise, lots of personal training sessions. What else do we need, guys?
Good nutrition.
Eat healthy.
I love that word, nutrition. Eating healthy. Okay, 1 and 2, that's what we're doing. Number 3, any idea?
Willpower.
Discipline.
Now let me just help you guys out here a minute. This is kind of like your car. Every single day you're putting in the right fuel. Every single week, so you're putting in the right fuel. You run it around, you drive it around, you work your body, you work out. And then what do you do every 3,000 miles? Maintenance. You clean it out. Oil change. You detox your body. You need to clean your bodies out once in a while. And I'm going to explain a lot about this. This is something you may or may not have heard about before. I'm going to explain how simple this is. It's basically just using the right foods, the right supplements, the right kind of balance of alkalinity to get your body to where it should be. Okay, now do we agree that the world is very acidic these days?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to explain to you why it is. Things you may not have heard about before. It's going to be quite interesting. Alright, so 1, 2 and 3, it's so important. So what happens if you put the wrong fuel in your car? Breaks down? Slows down? Yeah? What happens if you don't use it? Usually the battery runs out, doesn't it? Yeah? So think of your bodies like your car. And when things go wrong in your car, the red light comes on, doesn't it? The red lights in our bodies come on every single day. Our blood pressures are going up, we're gaining weight, low energy, cholesterol, all these kind of things. Alright, so this is the seminar. This is how it's going to go. Strategy. Alright, so First of all, exercise. Now, I'm going to show you how simple this is. It's so simple, guys. Right. We're going to use something called the FIT principle. Okay, first of all, we're going to talk about the type of exercises. So what are the types of exercises we use, or we need to use? Cardio, number one. Okay, so your cardiovascular exercise.
Aerobic.
Yeah, that's your aerobic exercise. Your anaerobic
Resistance.
is your resistance, yeah. Now, cardiovascular, what is that? That's your walking, your treadmills or whatever, outside walking, your ellipticals, your swimming, your rowing machine, anything like this that gets your heart rate up. Okay, it pumps the system round, blood around the system. It's your calorie burner. Resistance training is your strength training, so it's your muscle building, it's your weights, it's your machines, your things like this in the gym. So which one burns more calories? Cardio or resistance?
Resistance.
Obviously just them zero.
Resistance. Resistance.
Yeah. Resistance burns more. Who's says cardio?
Project.
Yeah, a few in the back, half and half. Okay, a cardio session, what you're doing is you're burning, let's say about 400 calories in 30 minutes. Whatever intensity you're doing. During this time you'll burn that many calories, but resistance training, you'll burn about 100 in the same time, about 150. But post-workout, after, when you're recovering and when you're sleeping, you're burning about another 500, 600 with resistance. Okay? So your muscle's repairing. Your muscle's taking in calories and sugar, it's burning more calories. So it's not just to do one or the other, what you've got to do is both. Very important. So I'll show you a quick breakdown of that. Your frequency, let's talk about cardio first of all. Your resistance training, try and do every other day for a beginner. If you want to work out every day with resistance, you can just do different muscle groups each day. Well, I won't go into that today. Let's keep it basic. Frequency with cardio is about 3 to 5 times a week. Okay, that's all you need. That's all you need really. That's good. And just keep active through the days. Why not 7? Why not rest 7?
Rest.
Body has to rest.
Your body needs to rest. It's very important that you recover to get healthier, recover properly. So the next one is your intensity. Now your intensity is basically how much do we work the heart in order to burn calories. Now I've seen it today. That, people on the treadmill literally walking at this pace. What is that doing for your body? I mean, if you want to change your body, you've got to do something. You've got to get your heart rate. You've got to sweat. Right? So your intensity's got to be pushing your heart rate. Now, if you want to calculate this properly, do it like this. If you want to just use your exertion rate, so if you feel that you can talk quite freely when you're exercising, you probably, if you can talk, you're probably working a bit too hard. Because it's, if you're out of breath and you're walking and you're jogging, you're working a bit too hard. All right, try and bring the intensity down a little bit. So 220, take away your age. What's the average age here? Well, 20? Say 40. Okay. Now that equates to 180. Now that's your maximum heart rate. Now you times it by 65%, and you times it by 85%. Okay, so 180 times 65% times 85%. That's your heart rate. Now, if you want a slow fat burning workout, keep it around 65 to 75%. If you want a more cardio workout, which pumps the blood around the system, which burns more calories, go towards the 85% mark. Okay, now you change the resistance on your machine. If you're low, you increase that speed, or you increase the incline. Right? But when you increase the incline, I don't want to see this. You don't hold on to a hill. When you're walking up a hill, do you? You don't hold on to anything. Right? Hold on to the side, or just don't hold on at all. Okay, so that's simple. And then the time, I see people doing too much in the gym. The problem is, if you overexert yourself, you break down muscle, you catabolize. So, time, no more than between 30 and 60 minutes. Don't worry about it. You don't need to do too much exercise, just do it frequently. Okay? So, simple? Simple? Yes? Okay? Who can do this? Alright, awesome. Half the room. Who can do this? Great. Now what you've just built there is the roof of your house. Okay, that's the roof. Can you build a house from the roof down?
No.
Can you build a house from the roof down? No. Yeah? It'll collapse on you if you did. Alright, let's find the walls now. These are the walls of the house. This is your nutrition. Basic, basic, basic. Okay, I've studied nutrition. It doesn't need to be complicated. We need to take ourselves back to the past. Okay? I want you all to close your eyes just for 20 seconds. Close your eyes to me. Now, we've gone back in the past, back in our time machine. We're now cavemen and cavewomen. Right. You're sitting there in your cave. You're dressed in your loincloth. What's the first thing you think of?
Get warm.
Yeah, you're on a cruise, right?
Keep warm.
Now, what do you eat? You go out of your cave, you can open your eyes now, you go out, what do you eat? Do you eat cheeseburgers? No. Do you go and drink a strawberry daiquiri? No? What do we eat? Your fruits. So your food is your grains, your fruits, your berries, you climb the trees, you pick the berries, the vegetables, your nuts, your fish, your chicken, whatever. Okay, your oils. What else? Fresh, wholesome water from the stream. Water. Who here honestly does drink over 6 glasses a day? Okay, half the room. This is essential for fat burning. When you're trying to burn a fat cell, this is your fat cell, you need to have water, you need to have oxygen, you need to have carbohydrates and energy, and you need to have the liver functioning properly. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take out one of those, that's half, that's a quarter of it down. Okay? So, natural foods, natural eating habits. Also talk about in regards to this is how many people are eating piling simple carbs into the body. When I say simple carbs, this is your whites, this is your pastas, your breads, your potatoes, okay, your rice. All these kind of foods store to fat a little bit quicker. Okay? White foods, if you're going to eat simple, go for the brown or the whole wheat. A little bit better. So, who can do this? Who can eat healthy about 70% of the time, 80% of the time? Simple. Okay? Now, from here, I'm going to draw a diagram. Triangles. There's 2 triangles right there. Who here eats like this? Small breakfast, followed by a medium-sized lunch, and a big dinner. Who eats like this? Right, is some of you lying? Because usually there's half the room here.
That's my train
Okay. Alright, now, who here eats like this? Big breakfast, medium or large lunch, and then a tiny dinner. So how the rest of you eat? Because there's only like 10 people there.
Little meals.
Evenly? Evenly's good. 5 meals a day, even better. That's what I'm going to talk about now. Now who looks like this? And who looks like this? Honestly, seriously, the food that you're eating, is it going to your stomachs? Everyone point to your stomach for me. Okay, I've got people pointing here.
What's up here?
This isn't your stomach, guys. This is your stomach. Your stomach's under your rib cage and it's the size of your fist. So what's this? This is your large intestine. This is your colon. Alright? Think about it. Big dinners, they store. They don't break down. They just sit there, rotting. It's disgusting, isn't it? But this is your colon. I'm going to talk a lot about the colon very shortly. So, balancing your foods, trying to eat, if you can also change your pen a sec, trying to eat at least 4 to 5 times a day. Gentleman at the back had it spot on. Breakfast, lunch and dinner, snacks in between. If you eat like this, number one, you're keeping your metabolism strong, because your metabolism, if you go more than 4 hours without eating, starts to slow down, you start to store and hold onto body fat. Okay, so ask yourself the question, do you or do you know anybody in your family who doesn't eat breakfast, doesn't eat lunch, doesn't eat food and then works out? That's also a bad one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Alright, so simple?
Yes.
Yes. Simple?
Yes.
Right, 2 steps. There's your roof, there's your walls. Now, what are we doing wrong? This is the fun part. I'll answer the questions at the end.
Oh.
I'll ask because it'll slow down. Okay. Thirdly is what are we doing wrong? Now this is the fun bit. Okay. Now I want you to tell me what you think you're doing wrong.
Don't plan foods.
Now let me help you out. This is what I see every day. This is what I see every day. Number 1. This is where you hate me. Caffeine, number 1. Okay. Who drinks coffee? Most of you. Alright, caffeine slows your body. Okay, what it's going to do is it dehydrates you. The dehydration effect of you drinking more than two coffees a day will not be good for your fat burning ability. What it does is it actually causes an acidity in your body. Now when you have acidity in your body, it goes to your liver controls your fat burning, slows everything down. Also not good for arthritis, so it really upsets me when I see people with arthritis drinking loads of coffee. Because it's not good for the joints, it causes inflammation of the joints over time. So, you really need to get lubricating your joints with water more than coffee. Alright, so, caffeine, acidic. This one, refined sugars, even worse. Now when I say refined sugars, what I mean by this is your fake sugars. So who here drinks soda, for example? Who here knows somebody who drinks soda? Okay, you need to pass this on to them. Which is better for your body, regular soda or diet soda?
Regular.
What's the first thing people think of when they want to lose weight?
Diet
soda. So why is that? Why does it make you lose weight?
Artificial sweeteners.
Yes. Now, a regular Coke, a regular soda has approximately 14 spoonfuls of sugar in one can. Phosphoric acid also, which burns a hole in your colon. The Diet Coke, on the other hand, contains a chemical sweetener, usually called aspartame. Anyone heard that one?
Yep.
Yeah? Now aspartame, when it comes into your body, converts into methyl alcohol. The methyl alcohol goes to your liver. It actually causes formaldehyde in your liver. Does anyone know what formaldehyde is? Preservative. It's an embalming fluid. So we're going to be very well preserved one day. Put it that way. It's very carcinogenic also. It's very carcinogenic, very cancer forming. Now I met just an example of this in my experience of working on talking to people day in day out. I met a guy who was nearly 300 pounds. He was exercising better for the last 4 months. He was eating healthy, but he still couldn't lose a pound. And I said, what's going on? I mean, I don't understand. I mean, what are you drinking each day? He said he drank a litre of Diet Coke every single day. And he thought he was losing weight by it, because the commercials said you lose weight. Okay? What it's causing is so much acid in his body that nothing's working. His metabolism's rock bottom, his liver's clogged with acid. Okay? So we've got your aspartame, you've got your sweet and low, you've got your Splendors. Alright, all I'll tell you to do is go on the www.thetruthaboutsplendor.com. Try that one out. See the tens of thousands of complaints of attention deficit disorder, weight gain, lots of disease in the body. It's terrible. Hope no one's got shares in aspartame here. Sweet and low. Killing him, ripping him to pieces. So, this is the first one, this is the second one. Third one's the additives. And then I'll talk about another one after. So, additives, what are these? It's anything that makes food taste better, more appealing to the eye, anything like this. Colorings, MSG, anything like this, yes. So if you're walking down your supermarket, here's an example. You look into, you see a health food section, one row, isn't there? Healthy section. You look around, Pink. Okay, so what's the rest of the supermarket?
Non-healthy.
Unhealthy. If you look processed, if you look at the back of anything you read, if you can't read it, it's not good for you. If you cannot read it, it's not good for you. It's made in labs. It's made by chemicals. Additives are what they put in it to make you addicted to it. To make it taste better, more appealing to the eye. Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. You heard of that one? Who's ever took two Pringles out of it? You take about 5, don't you? You taste it. It tastes great. It tastes fantastic. You don't then put, shut the lid and finish. You keep going. Same with your rice cakes and your whatever, whatever you snack on. So, thirdly is the preservatives. Okay, now preservatives are big. This is big. This is big when it comes to the stomach. Because what do preservatives stop things from doing? Stop from breaking down. Preserves the food. So if you take a peach, how long does it take for that peach to go rancid and rotten?
2 days.
Yeah, about 2 to 4 days. What if you take a can of peaches? How long do they take to break down?
3 years.
3 to 5 years. Okay. Wonder why. If you take a Snickers bar, same thing. Bite of a Snicker, tastes great, doesn't it? Put it in the fridge for a week. Take another bite. Tastes great.
Yeah.
6 months later, put it in the fridge. Still tastes great, right? The flavor doesn't change. It doesn't break down. It'll never break down. Twinkies. Anyone seen the best before date?
Oh.
Anyone seen it?
No.
It's about 5 years, about 3 to 5 years. Twinkies. You can pass these on to your grandkids. It's awful. All right. So let me just examples, just to open your mind. You need to be aware of the world. Companies are not making food to make you healthy. They're making it for this, for money, for their stockholders, their shareholders. All right. So you heard the saying, "You are what you eat." Yeah.
Crap.
No one noticed that? All right, so this is what we're putting into our body every day. Now, it's not only this. Let me just show you. I mean, this is probably causing you a lot of stress, right? Just by hearing this. You put some weight when they're stressed. Yeah. Okay, the reason for that is cortisol. The cortisol release from stress stops your metabolism, slows it down. It goes to your liver, it just stops your whole fat burning procedure and process. All right. Now, the reason for these is this. Now, I'm going to take you back to science lesson now. Now, who can remember the pH scale? Remember this one? Okay. What is 0? What's that? 0 is acid. I'll use the blues. 0 is acid. And what is 14? Alkaline. Good. Where should we be? 7.36. Okay, this is where we were born. All right, now, where are all these things?
0.
Where's diet soda?
0.
It's about 2.5 on the pH scale. Okay, there's an example. Where is weight gain? Weight gain, when I think of weight gain, I think of acidity. When I think of high blood pressure, I think of acidity. When I think of low energy, I think of acidity. When I think of constipation or digestion, acid reflux, I think of acidity. Think of any disease, I think acidity. Cancer, acidity. Anything in the body that is wrong, acidity. Okay. Fat tummy, acidity. All right, this is why we're here. There's an imbalance in your body right now. What I'm going to explain to you is why this is not just body fat, this is water. Okay, this is what we call water retention or extracellular fluid. Now, I'm just going to add a couple more onto this list. You've got your stress. You've got, Bjorn's going to go into detail this on the next seminar. But even medications. I'm not telling you to stop taking your meds, but what I want you to do is balance these out with the right approach. Medications, as taken part of a daily routine, will they cure your disease? Will they cure cholesterol? Will Lipitor cure cholesterol? No. What it does is it puts a bandage over it. It keeps it where it is. It suppresses it. Well, unfortunately, it actually suppresses your lymphatic system and your immune system at the same time. That's why we get more and more. That's why you take one, you go to another one, you go to another one. You go from cholesterol to blood pressure, you retain water, so you get more acid reflux. It then makes your thyroid go, you take Synthroid. It just keeps going on and spiraling out of control. So this is natural healing I'm talking about right now. So, this is the pH scale. Now, how do these affect your body? Now, this is the science. This is where the science comes in. This is our fat burning process. These are 4 circles. Okay, now, first of all is the body fat. We want to get rid of this, don't we? Completely?
No.
No, we need it. We just need to bring it down a little bit. 1 pound of body fat is 3,500 calories. Who came to my spin class today? Okay, couple. Who's exercised today? Good. Excellent. So you need to burn a lot of calories in order to burn your fat. Now, you need to raise your metabolism by about 500 calories. This is my plan, my goal for you. And then you'll burn 1 pound a week. Okay, this is what our goal is, this is what our strategy is for today. Your liver turns body fat into sugar or glucose, which we then use as energy for our muscle. Okay, so it goes from here to here to here. So the most important organ in your body is your liver, apart from your brain. The liver is the most important organ. It controls everything. It controls your detoxification, it has 500 bodily functions. If anything goes wrong in here, if you get cancer in here, everything else fails, very much. So this is all important. So true or false, muscle burns fat. True or false, muscle burns fat?
True.
True. Anybody else? Anyone say false? 2 people, 3 people? The answer is false. Muscle doesn't directly burn fat. If that was the case, like I said before, you just need to do 100 crunches a day, correct? Muscle burns sugar, okay? The liver turns the body fat into sugar. So this is the thing we need to get healthy. That's what I mean is, you get healthy first on the insides, and then you lose weight. You burn fat globally. But unfortunately, we've got something stopping this process right now. There's a barrier, there's a blockage. And this is called toxins and acidity. So we have a system running through our body, which is directly parallel to our blood system, and it begins with L. Does anyone know what that's called? Good, the lymphatic system. Okay, now the lymphatic system is like the drainage system of your body. Anything that comes into your body, the lymph picks it up through the skin, through your breathing, through the foods that you eat, through your colon, all right, and it takes it to where it needs to go. Where it needs to go is your liver. It goes to your liver. The liver's a clever organ. The liver regenerates itself. And what it does is, it takes it out, you take these toxins out through sweating. So all the people who exercise today, you got rid of toxins. Through our lungs, through heavy breathing, through the colon, through excretion, and through the kidneys, through urination. Simple, isn't it? We bring toxins in, we get rid of them. Now unfortunately, like I've just told you, the world's not how it used to be. It's not 1909 anymore. It's not back in the caveman days. What's happening is we're putting far too many toxins in the body than we can excrete them. Okay, and it's kind of like I've got a litre bottle of water right here in my hand. An empty bottle, I'm trying to pour 2 litres of water in. What happens? What happens? Overflows, yeah. It comes back to your lymph system. It starts to build up. Then they store in your lymph nodes. And your lymph nodes around the body. Now guys, where are the lymph nodes in the body? Okay, yeah, point them out to me. Where are they?
Neck.
Yeah, the neck. The arms, the folds of the arms.
Groin.
The groin, yeah. Anywhere else? Folds of the legs. Can't believe you've not mentioned this. What's the seminar called? Unbelievable. This is where it is, guys. This is the problem. Is that the main concentration of lymph nodes are stored in your abdomen area. Now, ladies, you're holding approximately 240 just in and around your stomach area. Gents, we're a bit lucky. We only hold 180. Okay? But the difference is, can I just get the ladies to stand up for me? All the ladies stand up for me. Now, feel your areas. Make yourself irrational now. Feel it. Feel your tummy. Now, guys, look. Does their weight go to the side, or does it go straight forward? It usually comes out to the sides, on the hip area, on the sides, on the love handles here, out on the butt. Ladies, take a seat for me. Now it's the guys' turn. Guys, fellas, stand up for me. Now look at the guys from behind. Okay? I want you to ask them. Whistles, walkers. Look, does their weight go out to the sides or does it go straight forward?
Straight forward.
Straight forward. Reason for guys is all lymph nodes, take a seat guys, your lymph nodes run down the linear outward of your spine. The weight goes straight forward, not out. Okay, so it's all here guys. This is where we're struggling with our toxicity. So if I link these together, ladies, sound familiar ladies? Down the tummy, down the arms, but ladies' lymph nodes are round like a big smiley face. Okay? Are we smiling? No. Okay, just like this. Now this is why. They're storing your lymph nodes. Now this process of oxidization, what I'm going to talk about now, takes approximately 7 years to happen. The toxins store in your lymph. Now over time the lymph becomes toxic, it becomes acidic. It then leaks through to the walls of the body fat, through the adipose tissue. Because it's the safest place in the body, it wants to get furthest away from the organs. Eventually what happens is this then kills your fat cell. It starts to kill it, starts to oxidize it. It's kind of like you've got an apple. So if you've got an apple right now and I take a bite, what happens to the apple? It turns brown, it starts to die, it starts to oxidize. What happens if I put the apple in water before it oxidized? It'd be good, wouldn't it? It'd be good. And this is what the body does. To slow down the process, it sends lots of water around your fat cell. Okay? Now this is not water that you just think, you know, I'm just going to sweat this water out, easy enough, this will go. This is water that stays there, it does not move. It's called extracellular water, fluid retention, or the big word for ladies, cellulite. Spot on. So, why do guys not have cellulite?
Because they're lucky.
Because they've got thicker skin.
They're lucky.
Lucky. Guys have got cellulite, trust me, sometimes more than ladies. But the thing is though, they've got thicker skin. They've got 13% thicker skin. That's why guys are always warmer usually. Yeah, the ladies usually get colder. So, this is the problem guys. Now we've got a problem. Now we have a problem with our fat burning ability. Can you see this? Because now our fat cells are inaccessible. And all the areas that you see water retention, loosen skin, or body, you think it's body fat, it is an area where you're inaccessible with your fat cells. Now, true or false in regards to you guys, who gets low energy? And does this make sense? You're not accessing your own sugar, so you're starting to hit your muscle. Alright? If you're not accessing sugar, you start to break down another source of energy. And the energy in your muscle is glycogen. You break down glycogen, you lose muscle. So this process is now called catabolism. Catabolism. Every day, losing muscle, losing muscle. You can exercise and exercise and exercise. Doesn't matter if you're doing weights every day. If your fat cells are toxic, you're losing muscle. Okay? I know it's not nice to see, but it's the truth. It's what's happening. Who craves sugar? Who craves food every day? Craving sugars. Great. Put your hands up for me. Alright, good. This is because you're not accessing sugar either. Your body's thinking, I've got no glycogen, I've got no glucose in the body to access, so I'm hitting them sugar. You keep eating and overeating. stress. Ladies put their hands up for the stress. The cortisol release does that. Okay, so that is your fat burning process. That's where we are at the moment. Now, does anyone have a question to ask me? Not about nutrition or exercise. How do we get rid of that? Good. That's what I want to hear. Now, detoxification is not something you go into rehab for like a celebrity does. Okay? Detoxification is cleansing your body out naturally, slowly, okay, and safely. It is not going to your local GNC, going up to the guy at the counter, the spotty guy at the counter reading magazines, saying, I went to this fantastic seminar the other day, and the guy told me I need to detox. What he's going to do is give you there's the colon cleanser there, take a 7-day kit, you'll sit on the toilet, great, I'm detoxing. It's great. It doesn't work like that, guys. And that's what people believe. Do you believe you can get rid of 40 years, 50 years, 60 years of acid and toxins in 7 days? It doesn't happen like that, guys. It's going to take you between 6 and 12 months. And if you want to do this properly, if you want to lose weight and keep it off, then you need to listen carefully. There's no such thing as a quick fix. There's no such thing as a magic diet that makes you lose weight. If diets worked, then there wouldn't be so many of them out there. Okay? So detox is a process, and it's a lifestyle change. Now, how do we detox, guys? I'm going to draw my pH scale again. Now we need to be at 7.36. If any of this has made sense to you today, you sat right around there. This is the blood pH, not the saliva or the urine. So what do we use if we're acidic right now to get us balanced? Alkaline. So what do we use? What do we use? What do you think? Okay, broccoli. Right, your fruits and your vegetables, guys, get to about 8 and 9. Fortunately, it's not enough, because we're pumping far too many toxins in. This just keeps you where you are. This just balances.